Are you guys ready for some secondhand healing? Or full-blown healing, depending? How you guys, how are ya? So we're gonna add a little something today. I found these, so I bought these cards. Gosh, like 2 years ago through a Kickstarter. And the reason why I got them is because they're chakra healing tarot. Now, I don't do tarot. I don't like tarot, but this is more about your chakras, so it relates to your chakras. Hey, Stacy, how are you? So we're gonna play around with these as well. So people are gonna have the option if they want affirmation cards or they want chakra healing cards. So that's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So today is emotion code and body code day. If you just want to hang out and watch, you can get some secondhand healing just by observing. A lot of people who just hang out with us today, they get powerful releases. So kind of just sit back, relax. If you do want to do a one-on-one with me on here for a discounted price, just boop my face, go to the link in my bio, and you can sign up that way. Hello, Carmen. All right, so we're going to be doing emotion code and body code. These healing modalities, we're using the subconscious mind through muscle testing to uncover what you're holding on to the past that's contributing to physical, emotional, mental symptoms, limiting beliefs, what's holding you back, and so forth. So by using the subconscious mind, it knows everything about you. It knows everything you've done, seen, said, and tasted. It knows exactly what is holding you back and creating those symptoms. So muscle testing, everybody has the ability to do muscle testing. This is the muscle testing that I will be doing. Hey, Callie. So when I say yes, my muscle is strong. When I say no, it goes weak. So that's how we communicate with the subconscious mind, how I communicate with the subconscious mind, just asking yes or no questions and doing the test. So we're kind of detectives, archaeologists, and so forth, figuring out what's going on in your life. So the emotion code, we focus on emotions. There are trapped emotions in our body that are placed there because we just didn't know how to feel our emotions. We created them, they want to be freed, and they want to be freed into the wild, but we just don't know how to release them, or we feel uncomfortable, or we thought we were weak if we do feel them. Whatever the reason is, they're in our body. Now, emotions are just a ball of energy the size of your fist, and they hold information. It holds information of the emotion, so you're still feeling the emotion, but it's also tied to the memory of when you created it. So if you look back in your past and you're thinking of negative situations and things still brew, like you can still feel that negative emotion, that means you're still holding on to the past, that memory. It's still stored in your body. So what this does is here is a chart of the negative emotions that you can experience. And so with process of elimination, I find out what the emotion is, and then I will find out around what age. You don't have to find the age, but I find it very helpful. So that's why I do the age. A lot of people don't do the age, they just need to do the emotion. Sometimes when I work with clients, they I don't want to know the age, just do the emotion. And that's what we do. So, but today we're going to find out the age, and this is give or take a year. So once I gather all the emotions, then we release them, and those emotions from the past are gone forever. They're not coming back. And you can even think of that memory and you won't have an emotional response to it anymore. We released it. Now you can still create emotions and suppress them, but we're talking about the ones from the past. And if nothing comes to mind, thank you, Mary. If nothing comes to mind when we're uncovering these emotions, that's okay. You don't need to know what they are. But in the next couple of days, you may get memories of what we released, and you're not gonna have an emotional response to it. So that is the emotion code. The body code goes a step further, whereas everything about you, mind, body, soul, and then some. So here's the body code chart. There are 6 different categories: emotional wellness, circular system, toxins, pathogens, nutrition and lifestyle, and then misalignments here. And within each category is a subcategory within a subcategory. We get very detailed as to what you're holding on to from the past. Now, before everybody starts freaking out and be like, well, I don't want this woman talking about detailed things from my past. That's not how it works. Your subconscious mind has already renamed, relabeled the things from your past, the energy from your past that relates to the body code, so we can find it easier, so you can release it. The beautiful thing about energy healing, We don't have to talk about your trauma. We don't have to look at it, and we don't have to relive it. Think about it, live it, talk about it, whatever. We don't have to. So these are just little nicknames. Once we gathered everything that we're working on, or whatever we're working on, we release them one by one. So how we release it is I take a magnet and I run it down the meridian points that are already in your body. That are in your body. And so I run a magnet down my right hand, and it is gone, reset, balanced, and so forth. So how this works is, well, how it's released is it works with the meridians. The meridians work very well with magnets. So it's like we're taking the energy that we uncovered, we're putting it at the curb, and the magnet is the dump truck, the garbage truck, and just picking up all that negative energy that we uncovered, that we're releasing and resetting and so forth. How this works is that we're all connected. So when I'm working on you, I just bring your subconscious mind over here. I set mine aside and I do the muscle testing over here. We're all energy. And like I said, we're all connected. I will not be able to read your mind, okay? So you don't have to have a clear thought. You don't have to just be still. You can do whatever you want. But I will be talking out loud so you know what I'm saying to your subconscious mind. I'm just the interpreter, and I'm letting you know what your subconscious mind is saying to me and what I'm saying to it. And I think that's it. But if you wanted to sign up, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, we can work on anything specific. So if you have any type of physical pain, mental pain you want to work on, if you're not sure, you can always do highest priority. Now, highest priority is where you're giving control to your mind, your subconscious mind, your higher self, God, whoever, the universe, and they get to choose what to release. These are usually juicy, usually heavy, because these are the ones they're causing the most havoc, and the ones that are going to help you out the most, and maybe even some of the things that you've been neglecting and acting like it's not there, or you feel like it's impossible to release. So that's why those can be very heavy. That's okay. Healing can be messy sometimes, but it's all benefiting you so you can heal yourself and live your best life. Now, if you are just observing and I'm not working on you, like I'm not connected to you, and you resonate with something. So maybe I come up with emotion around an age and you're like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what that is. I feel like she's working on me. When I'm releasing, set the intention gets released from you as well. This energy is limitless. I do not put limits or restrictions on it. So if you resonate with something as I'm releasing, just set the intention, just like throw your subconscious mind over here. You don't have to throw your subconscious mind over here. Just intend, be like, I release that, okay? And we'll all heal together. And don't be thrown off by me saying secondhand healing. The reason why I call it secondhand healing is because you're the observer. You're still getting the full-blown healing. It's just fun to say. I do not restrict how much we release. I keep going until your subconscious mind is done. Stony Baloney, Kimmy is going to be my guinea pig, and I'm going to explain what I'm doing step by step, what I'm going to be doing. And then from there on out, we're just going to be like boom, boom, boom. So she's doing highest priority. Like I said, these are the juicy ones. You're just letting your higher self, subconscious mind take the wheel. I feel called to do, because I don't know if she's here. She said she didn't think she was going to be here. I'm going to do a chakra healing card for her. Okay, that one fell. Okay, 9 of Wands again popped out. That's funny. Confidence. So let me just read it. So this might be a problem if I have to find it. Okay, so this is with the root chakra. You are so close to an important moment on your journey. It may not feel like it at this moment, and yet you are. Discovery can feel like it's just beyond your grasp, and yet you are closer than you realize. By this moment, you may feel tired from all the effort. There are times when it makes sense to pause to consider your next steps. If you decide to take a pause, ensure that the pause is only to consider what specific next steps you will need to take. When you are so close to reaching an important milestone, it is the time to lean into all the effort that has gotten you to where you are now. When you have taken those last few steps and reached that new place, you will look back and recognize how close you were. Then you will know for the next time what it feels like to be in the home stretch of reaching the next stage. You can do it. You absolutely can. Hey Jared, what's up? All right, so let me put this back. Let me hide it in the deck. So what I'm going to do is move my subconscious mind aside and welcome Stony Baloney over here. And we're locked on and connected. So when I say my name is Stony Baloney, it's a yes. When I say my name is Samantha, no. So I'm no longer Samantha. No, I'm just like energy. I'm just communicating with Stony Baloney's subconscious mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we got a positive read. The subconscious mind's like, oh, we got some things we can release. So, and it said yes, and we got the green light. So I'm just going to look at the chart here with the process of elimination and figure out what Stony Baloney is holding on to. So we have a will to. A will to energy is created when you're experiencing a temporary feeling of sadness, hopelessness, you feel overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you keep thinking this thought over and over again, and your subconscious mind grabs it, runs away with it, and it becomes part of your personality. So we're going to find out what it is. So a will to be alone. So you're willing to be alone. Maybe alone could be maybe vulnerability. You don't want to be vulnerable, so you kind of isolate yourself a little bit. Maybe you just can't stand to be around people. You get very exhausted, very tired. There's some people you'd rather avoid. So this can be in general, or with specific people or different areas in your life where you are willing to be alone. It can be out of fear. It can be out of just full-blown tired. So it can mean a lot of different things. So do you need to know more? No. So the subconscious mind is happy that we found out that it was a will to and to be alone. If it was a yes, we needed to know more, then I would find out the age and kind of continue that way. If it was a one-on-one session and we didn't need to know more, but you're just like, well, I kind of want to know more, we can absolutely do that. So do you need to know more? No, just double checking. Is there another imbalance? Yes, there is another imbalance. So we just go back to the main page and then we just continue. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea intolerance. So an idea intolerance is an idea, so a person, place, thing, an emotion that your body just doesn't know how to process. It can be around it. It's not dangerous. So it's not trying to get you out of there, but it's just like, well, I don't know how to deal with this, so I'm going to shut down. So you may feel very overwhelmed, sleepy, anxious, have some anxiety around this intolerance. So we're going to find out what this is. Being noticed. Kimmy, I'm noticing a pattern. So being noticed could be recognition, compliments, just some stranger saying hi to you at the store. You're just like, you don't like being center of attention. And maybe even a significant other or a friend or family member noticing that you're upset, offering you help, doing things for you. So like I said, this can mean a lot of different things. There's a lot of layers to what we talk about or what is uncovered. So I will give you some examples, but just whatever resonates with you. If I say something that doesn't resonate with you and you come up with your own, then that's the right one. I'm just helping you out. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. A post-hypnotic suggestion is something that isn't your own creation. So this is a belief that isn't yours. You have no story. You have no really evidence of it. It's subliminal messaging. So you can get it from another person, music, TV, video games, and so forth. I like to compare it to infomercials. You remember at like 11 o'clock during the week when all the primetime shows went off air, it was those infomercials, and they would play like every 5 minutes. It was over and over and over again because they want you to buy their product and they want you to feel bad about yourself so you can buy your product. So it could be any one of those things where you just hear it over and over and over again and you start to believe it to be true. We're going to find out what it is. I can't handle it all. So you may believe this to be true. just know it's not yours. Or you may not believe it to be true because it's not yours. Your subconscious mind could have been doing some inventory management and was like, wait a second, I don't remember making this. So it stops running it, but it's still taking up space in your energy system. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, and another post-hypnotic suggestion. And I forgot to mention, these cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. I'll be rejected. So if you're afraid of being rejected, you may not put yourself out there. You may not be noticed because you can't really be rejected if you don't put yourself out there. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, post-hypnotic suggestion. All right. I am worthless. We will release that immediately. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and a common trapped emotion. So the emotion code is in the body code. So here we are, just your basic common trapped emotion that you created. And we have anxiety. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So when did you experience this? Before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old, anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. So where are my magnets? If anybody resonated with anything that was uncovered, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's go. Clear, exactly. So, and if you're not sure how to release it, just be like, if I resonate with it, I intend it releases. That's it. Don't overthink it. Just whatever feels good to you, that means that you're releasing it, say it. All right, let's do this. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Felt that one in the stomach. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I am worthless. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I am worthless? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'll be rejected. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'll be rejected? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I can't handle it all. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I can't handle it all? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea intolerance to being noticed. Did you release the idea intolerance to being noticed? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to be alone. Not anymore. Did you release the will to be alone? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. So did anybody have any releases? How does everybody feel? All right, California, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. And we're locked on and connected. So what does Cali, I swear, this is the 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I was like, I'm going to get rid of this card if it is the 9 of Wands. Or was it Wands that we had before? I don't remember. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. All right, 9. So this is what it looks like. Methinks it's a root chakra card. Boop, 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 boop. It is the root chakra. All right. So all the hard work you have invested into your life is starting to pay off. You are starting to feel that confidence and groundedness that comes from having successfully worked through some tough challenges. So happy for you. You may not have actively chosen all of your originating circumstances, but you know that exercising self-discipline can help you to actively create your future. As you begin to near the completion of this chapter in your journey, allow yourself to enjoy the satisfaction of seeing your hard work come to life in a meaningful way. Remain grounded and motivated so that you can continue to see your efforts through yourself. This is really good. Your ambition will serve you best if you combine your grounded perspective, dedication, and joy together as you wrap up this chapter in your journey. You are very close to a wonderful moment. Enjoy and keep going strong. That was nice. That was lovely. Thank you, Mitch. I'm doing emotion code and body code. You needed to hear that close to a wonderful moment part? Yes, that was awesome. All right, so, all right, connected. So do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No, still clear from a heart wall. So now let's do highest priority. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So this is shared. You and someone or a couple of people felt this emotion together. Sadness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. So sadness around 23 years old, 22, 23, or 24. I'm like, what comes after 23? Lord have mercy. Good luck, everybody. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right, this is yours. Anxiety. So, just your basic anxiety. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, yes. 25, 26. This is a freshie. So, around 26. So, could have been this week, last year. A little bit of anxiety. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is yours. Frustration, California. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 years old. All of the above. Last week, probably tomorrow. You're prepping for tomorrow. You have those trapped emotions ready. We'll clear them. So frustration around 24 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21 years old. So low self-esteem around 21. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is absorbed, not yours. Absorbed. Look at you just, helping people out. Taking their emotions. Ooh, anger. Anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. So you're around someone who is very angry and you just soak that up. Like a sponge, exactly. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Hey, James. It was me, Athena, of course. It just say the word anger and poof. No, just kidding. What was I saying? This is why I can't look at the chat. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Before, what's the emotion? Panic. Absorbed panic. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Again, you were a sponge to this panic. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed again, California. Sadness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. Absorbed sadness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So California, you had you had 3 that were yours. The rest, well, the sadness too, but it involved another person. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you had 4 that either, well, 3 that weren't yours and another one you were sharing with another person. That is amazing. So we're starting to, I think you're doing really good with clearing out your own emotions, feeling your emotions, and now we're just getting rid of other people's baggage. So that's awesome. I'm very proud of you. Free of a heart wall, clearing out other people's baggage. You're doing great. So if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can actually get some of this healing too, secondhand healing. So let's go. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of panic? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of anger. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of anger? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of low self-esteem. Did you release the trapped emotion of low self-esteem? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release the trapped emotion of frustration? You sure did. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the shared trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the shared trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Itsleoyoyoyo. All right, we're locked on and connected. We're doing unicorn affirmation. What words of wisdom does Leo need? Ah, authenticity. Did you have this last time? You have this last time? This seems familiar. So authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it, doesn't have to get it, but at least they know, at least they will know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive aggressive note about it. All right. Authenticity. All right, so we're still, I forgot today was Thursday. It's been weird. You can do both if you want. Yeah. It's been a weird week. So do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Absorbed. So this is absorbed, Leo. This is not yours. It's from another person. Panic. Can I leave a note and be authentic? Yes. Yes. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. So you're around someone who is panicking, and you absorbed it. It's not yours. You did not panic. Maybe you did panic, but you felt yours. You expressed yours, but you also welcome that. If you want to sign up, just go to the link. Oh, thank you, Athena. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right, this one's yours. Failure. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. So failure around 28 years old. This mod is here for you. Thank you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ooh, we have an inherited. Bringing in the family. Rejection. So inherited rejection. Who gave this to you? Did you get it from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. So you got it from your dad, but it's not his. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? No. It's not grandpa's. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? No. not your great-grandpa. So we're going to do generations. Does this go back more than 5? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5. 5 generations. Male, female, and it was a woman. A female. So your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So this is yours. Sadness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31. So sadness around 31 years old, 30, 31, or 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Anger. Athena, you ready to release this? Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31, 32. So anger around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yeah. Yours? Anxiety. Oops, I wrote anger instead of anxiety. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31 years old, anxiety, around 31 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yeah. This is yours. Frustration. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31 years old. So a lot of these are 31, 32 years old, the last 4. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Hello, Royal. This is yours. Frustration again. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31. Around 31. Frustration. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No, Leo, I thought we were going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you had 8. And like I said, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last 5 were around like 31, mostly 31 and 132. So hope you're doing okay. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a terrible time. Maybe you're just stressed about something, but let's release. So if anybody resonates with any of the things if anybody resonates with any of the things that were uncovered, go ahead and set the intention. It gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release a trapped emotion of frustration? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release a trapped emotion of frustration? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release a trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anger. Did you release a trapped emotion of anger? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of rejection. So this will be released from everybody who has it. Ancestors, siblings, children. Be gone. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of failure. Ooh, I thought it was going to cease. Did you release the trapped emotion of failure? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion, or the absorbed trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of panic? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. I was making dinner unicorn. You got it. All right, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Janine over here, or locked on and connected. So affirmation cards. Yeah, everyone should be hyped. Well, that one was like laser mode. Playfulness. This was the theme of the session today. So, playfulness. I am playful. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something fun rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in her medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. You missed a lot. I know, people were freaking out. They're like, where's Fudan? We were gonna have someone fly to Australia. Be like, are you okay? You're what? What? Why are you fired? I'm Mary Poppins. All right, so do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. We have energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea allergy. And an idea allergy is just something that your mind labels as stranger danger. So whenever you're about to get into contact with it, or you are in contact with it, that's where the fight, flight, or freeze response comes in. The anger, the aggression, the anxiety, panic is very similar to a fear or a phobia. So we're gonna find out what this is. A specific person. I don't know what that was. So a specific person, this could be someone who's currently in your life or someone from the past. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. My hair, thank you. I actually started using a new shampoo, but I have a lot of new hair growth, so now I have like crazy hair. Einstein hair, mental, and a no will to. So you are just unavailable for something. Janine's like, I'm not co-signing for that. Ooh, respect self. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be as a whole. It could just be in general. So respecting yourself could be listening to your body. If you are burnt out, but you continue to do stuff, you're not respecting yourself. You're not respecting your body. Maybe eating something you shouldn't, or setting up boundaries, sticking up for yourself, and so forth. Do you need to know more? No? Is there... I was thinking taco as well, but I did not want to say it because there's nothing wrong with tacos. So it's not that. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, another idea allergy. The past repeating itself. So if you believe the past is repeating yourself, you may not participate in a certain event or interact with a certain person because you're like, well, if I do that, then the same thing's just going to happen like it did before. So you may avoid people, things. You're intolerant to that? Okay. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, programming, a despair anchor. So it's just a negative statement that you believe to be true, and your mind will seek to verify it. Be like, I do good? Here, you don't believe in yourself? Well, I'll just prove it to you. And you're just like, what are you doing? I'll never get ahead. So maybe things keep piling up. Maybe you've done, like, there's just something that just never ends. I'm trying to think. It could be in regards to healing. The house, okay? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, post-traumatic, a physical emotional shock. A physical emotional shock. All right, so this is like you saw something, you heard someone gave you news or anything like that where it felt like someone punched you in the gut. It knocked the wind out of you. Before 30, no. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35. So 35 years old. Around 35 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, mental, and a will to. So you're willing to do this. Like, I will co-sign for that. Prevent. A will to prevent. So, a will to prevent is stopping something, avoiding something. It can even be preventing some sort of pain, so you may not put yourself in situations. Let's see, what else? How else would I interpret this? A will to prevent putting yourself out there, but vulnerability. There's just so many things that it could be. Those are just a couple of them. You will know what resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? There sure is. Misalignment. Meridian. Main meridian. Your right large intestine meridian. All right, so when your meridian, any meridian is imbalanced, it's going to manifest some symptoms in your body. For the large intestine meridian, it will manifest stomach issues, digestive issues, inflammation, dehydration, control issues, swollen gums, lack of energy, holding on to emotions, weight gain, food allergies, edema, and thinning hair. Now, it also generates the following emotions. Thank you, Fudan. That you may feel more than you would like. Crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness. Food allergies and stubbornness. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being stubborn. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your right heart meridian. So, symptoms of an imbalance include palpitations, dizziness, weakness, shortness of breath, circulatory system problems, fever, frequent sweating and night sweats, insomnia, pale, cold, and tired, and restlessness. Excuse me, out of my way, bus is coming. And it will generate the following emotions of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, loss, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Right? That's awesome, Eric. I'm glad you were able to make it. Well, besides for the food allergies, nailed that little Well, when we release reset, make sure you set the intention that your meridians also get reset. Do you need to know more? No. Thank you, Athena. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. So, if anybody resonates with any of these, set the intention it gets released, reset, rebalanced, and so forth, so you can get some of that secondhand healing. So let's go ahead and do this. I set the intention to reset and balance the right heart meridian. Whew. Did you reset and balance the right heart meridian? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right large intestine meridian. Did you reset and balance the right large intestine meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to prevent. Did you release the will to prevent? Yes. I set the intention to release the physical emotional shock. Did you release the physical emotional shock? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I never get ahead. Did you release the despair anchor? I never get ahead. Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to the past repeating itself. Whew. Did you release the idea allergy to the past repeating itself? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to respect self. Did you release the no will to respect self? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to a specific person. Did you release an idea allergy to a specific person? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody feel? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcome in yours over here. Locked on and connected. So we'll do the affirmation card first. Making tacos for dinner. Yum. All right, unicorn, unicorn. Or wait, did you say unicorn or you did rainbow? Okay, that's right. I got really confused. So we're doing one of each. That's right. Okay, so we have the first one is letting go. Letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happen. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. So straight to the point, just let go. All right, so highest priority. Let me get to my little chart here. Okay, so do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Yours? Depression. Immediately got lava chills. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37. So depression around 37, 36, 37, or 38 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. So anxiety, this one's yours. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old. Around 32 years old, anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Abandonment. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. Abandonment around 12 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. This is absorbed. This isn't yours. Lost. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old, you were around someone who was experiencing lost, and you just absorbed that. You could find that out, yes. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Failure. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. So failure around 27. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Heartache. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25. So around 25 years old, heartache. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Effort unreceived. Effort unreceived. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. So around 17 years old, effort unreceived. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was feeling those. All right, if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention. See, that's when your mom passed away. I'm so sorry, Stacy. I'm so sorry. heartache. Yeah. Well, we're going to release it so it won't be so heavy on your heart. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived. Did you release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of heartache. Did you release the trapped emotion of heartache? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of failure. Did you release the trapped emotion of failure? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of lost. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of lost? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of abandonment. Did you release the trapped emotion of abandonment? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of depression. Did you release the trapped emotion of depression? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. So first round, how do you feel? Let's do a chakra healing card. Okay, so we have the Two of Chalices, and methinks it's a crown chakra. So this is, I'm working on specifically one person, but if anybody resonates with anything else, that they can release it too. So it's kind of like we're all connected, so I don't put limits on this. So if you resonate with anything, I'm not working on you. Just release it, set those intentions. All right. Oh, my bad, it is the third eye. Hey, what's up? All right, so the third eye. New insights are awakening within you about an emotional connection you have. This may be a relationship with another person, with self, or with the community, or even with a project or work you have begun. Stacy. Everything we spent time on becomes a relationship. And now that you're gaining new insights about that relationship that is closer to your heart. The relationships that are meant the most to us are where we invest a great deal of our energy. This becomes a back and forth flow of energy. The energy flowing both ways reflects the health of the relationship. It resonates? Good. Take a closer look at the energy flowing into this relationship. Notice how you can ensure the energy flowing towards or outward from yourself is healthy. The insights you have been gaining are important clues, so pay attention to them. That was a good one. Stacy, you in a relationship? What kind of relationship? With yourself, with another person, or a project? You don't have to give details if you don't want to. I drink, you drink, we all drink water. Hey, how are you? Oh, everybody's here. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on the journey. We're doing highest priority body code, and I just wrote body code twice. Did not mean to do that. All right. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Self, finding the spiritual path, but I also have a great partner. Awesome. That's amazing. All right. So highest priority you can release right now. Yes. Okay. Energy. Reverberation. A sickness memory. A sickness memory. So you still have a reverberation or energy of a sickness still within you. It hasn't been able to be processed completely. So it could have been from any time of your life. So for example, maybe when you were a teenager, you got the flu. And ever since the flu, you've always been tired. So your body hasn't fully healed from it. It's still holding on to it. So you have, you still have the flu from your teenage years. So we're gonna find out what age you first encountered this and kind of see if that jogs your memory. So before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17, 18. So something around 18 years old. It's some sort of sickness. You could have gotten a cold. You could have gotten, I don't want to say a disease, but maybe a disease, something that you're still holding leftovers from and you haven't really fully recovered from it. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So this is just a negative energy or a negative statement. Well, can't write and talk. That your mind seeks to verify and show you that it's truth, but it's a limiting belief. We don't like it. It's a negative statement, so it's not our truth. I'm never enough. So it's like no matter what you do, you're never enough, or it could be perfectionism. I can see it as being perfectionism, that you keep doing things, but it's never enough. Maybe it's more you putting it on yourself. So it can mean a lot of different things. I deal with chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, chronic symptoms. These at the age of 18. Wow. Wow. So, whoa. So you're going to feel fantastic, Stacy, after this. Hello, Tattoo Jeff. How are you? So I too was diagnosed with fibromyalgia when I was 24, 25. And my personal opinion, thank you, Fudan, this was my own, like I reevaluated my life, is from trauma. I've had trauma since I was a kid, so my body was in a constant state of fight or flight. And so it's like all my muscles were ready to fight a bear and to protect me. And then it just got to a point where it just couldn't do it anymore. And I was tired all the time. I was in pain. My body shut down. You think it was childhood trauma as well? Yeah, that's my personal opinion, because people are like, we don't know where it came from. I was like, well, I will tell you. It's almost like you're in a plank. This is how I view fibromyalgia. You're in a plank and you hold it and you hold it and you hold it and you hold it until you fall down. Once you fall down, you get back up. And so as you notice that as you keep doing that, continuously getting back up, that your muscles just your form is crap, your muscles are hurting, and you just can't do it anymore. So when you get to that end state where you just can't do a plank anymore, that's fibromyalgia. That's how I explain what fibromyalgia is. Just some anger lately, but nothing big though. Okay, just a little bit of anger. All right, anger's not too bad. If you're expressing it in a healthy way, that's always good. And if you didn't, that's okay. Don't be mad at yourself. So yeah, you're gonna feel really good. What helped me is, one, acknowledging, Lab Light, how are you? And I forgot what I said. I got excited seeing you. So this is what helped me. One, I got really angry because I was in a lot of, my doctor recommended these support groups, and a lot of people were saying, now this is not hating on them. They were saying, oh, I missed my son's graduation because I couldn't get out of bed. Oh, I couldn't go to this because I couldn't get out of bed. And I was like, I am 24 years old. I'm over this. So what helped me was weightlifting. I started weightlifting, and it was hard to do at first, like getting myself out of bed, but weightlifting has helped me tremendously, and I have not stopped since. So that has helped me. Regulating my nervous system also helps as well. I highly recommend doing EFT tapping, because that's like on the spot, just tapping on yourself. You can even like tap right here, or on there, or like the side of your leg, and you can just acknowledge the emotion that you're feeling and it gets released as you tap. Highly recommend that. So, where we left off was despair, anger, work, anger was a blow up, all good now. Okay, all right. Working, yeah, work, anger. You're very welcome. Yeah, so just know if you feel hopeless, like I'm always gonna have this, you're not. I feel fantastic. I don't identify with fibromyalgia anymore. All right, so despair, anchor, I'm never enough. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, a no, will to. A no will to forgive self. So in general, so I'm just going to give you some examples. You may resonate with some of them, or maybe you won't resonate with any of them. You have your own perspective on this. So I think of it as there's one thing from the past that you can't seem to get over, you can't forgive yourself from, something you did, something you didn't do, something you said or you didn't say, or you're very mean to yourself and you are always on your case. You make one little simple mistake and you're just all over yourself. Like, can't believe you did that. You're stupid. You're this, you're that, this. So it can be any one of those, or something else that you resonate with that I didn't even say. Forgive self. No will to forgive self. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, absorbed, working on negative self-talk. Yep. What am I writing? It's one of those things that we're just programmed to think negative for survival. So that's why it can be a little bit difficult to switch from negative thinking, what your brain is programmed to do, survival, to positive thinking, like everything's going to work out. So that's why it can be a little hard. NLP, yep. The Violet Phoenix, how are you? All right, so an absorbed trapped emotion. So it's not yours, it's another person's, and you just absorbed it. Where's my chart? So anxiety. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. So anxiety around 17 that you absorbed. You absorbed. It's not yours. You did not feel this. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Mental, programming, and a despair anchor. I'm all alone. So this can even be related to your fibromyalgia. Feeling alone, maybe you're unable to do stuff. Nobody around you understands what you're going through. It could be something like that, or maybe I don't know, you just feel like you can't connect with people. You got hurt in the past, so vulnerability is hard, so you kind of like keep people at a distance, but even though you crave that connection, your body's like, no. Your mind's like, no. So just, you feel this. So this is a negative statement that seeks to verify itself. So you may find yourself in a situation where you're always feeling alone. Getting over my sickness? Oh no. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, a post-hypnotic suggestion. So this isn't your own creation. It's subliminal messaging in a nutshell. You hear it over and over and over again, and your subconscious mind starts to believe it to be true, but it's not yours. But it can be create mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So we're going to find out. So you can get this from movies, music, TV, and another person. I'm never enough. Okay. So you had the despair anchor of I'm never enough, and now we have the post-hypnotic suggestion that you are never enough. So we're hitting it from all sides, so we're going to get rid of that. This is, Chris, this is emotion code and body code, so energy healing. Feel free to hang out, see what it's all about, and you can get some secondhand healing once I start releasing. So a post-hypnotic suggestion. If you don't believe it to be true, great. Your subconscious mind was probably doing some inventory management and it was like, I don't remember creating this. I don't have a memory associated with this, so we're going to reject it. If you do believe it to be true, it's not yours, and we're going to release it anyways. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. All right, so this is, you can have an idea or an allergy to any idea, person, place, thing, or emotion. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So when you're about to get into contact with it or you are in contact with it, you freak out. Fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. You get angry. You try to run away, anxiety, and so forth. We're going to find out what this is. Being noticed. So being noticed, you may not like recognition, compliments, people doing things for you, just where you're in the center of attention, vulnerability, and so forth. You're just like, nope, you may throw a flashbang in the mix. I don't like attention on me. Yup, what is confirmed true. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. We might be going to the moon, Stacy. I hope you packed your bags. So, trapped emotion and actually, this is a heart wall emotion. This is a shared heart wall emotion. Okay, so a heart wall is created by the mind to protect you. So it takes the energy, the trapped emotions already in your body, and it creates this beautiful wall around your heart. So you don't feel those intense emotions, the negative emotions. The only problem with that is that you don't feel the positive ones either. You may feel emotionally numb, have some anxiety, depression, and relationship difficulties. You may also have chest pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, and upper back pain. So since this is shared, this emotion is shared with another person, so we will be releasing it from you and the other person as well and opening up your hearts. Frustration. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. Come on, brain. All right, so frustration with another person, 22 years old, around 22 years old. Well, hello, OneCheekyChick. Heart wall makes total sense, yeah. All right, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm walking imbalance. No, you're fine. So I don't want anybody to get discouraged when we release a lot of stuff. And don't be like, oh, there's things wrong with me. No, you're just a human. That's it. You've had some experiences and you like collecting souvenirs. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all hoarders of the past, so just be nice to yourself. But yeah, let's release. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. All right, magnets. So magnets come here. All right, I set the intention to release the shared heart wall trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release the shared heart wall emotion of frustration? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being noticed. Did you release the idea allergy to being noticed? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm never enough. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm never enough? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm all alone. Did you release the despair anchor? I'm all alone. Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of anxiety. Whew. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to forgive self. Did you release the no will to forgive self? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm never enough. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm never enough? Yes. I set the intention to release the sickness memory. Whew. Did you release the sickness memory? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. I am moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming OneCheekyChick over here. Locked on and connected. Rainbow. Hey, Angie. Okay, all the cards fell out. Okay, I just need OneCheekyChick. I just need one. I said I just need one, Cheeky Chick. I just need one. What does OneCheekyChick need to hear? All right, got one. We got the Ten of Pentacles. This may be a root chakra. Apparently, I need a lot of information. All right, Ten of Pentacles. Can I get a Ten of Pentacles? All right, so it is the root chakra. You are in a place where you can truly enjoy the good things in your life. When you have worked hard to achieve something for yourself, invest in the time to take in the satisfaction of everything you have brought into your life for yourself. Practice gratitude towards yourself and other resources that have come into your life. Great expenditure of your energy requires great replenishment of energy to obtain a healthy balance, such as balance of work and enjoyment. I feel like this is for me as well. As far as you have come, you know there is always more opportunity to grow and heal. Also, to learn and enjoy the great satisfaction of being where you are now, where you have brought yourself. As you begin to consider your next chapter, know that you get out what you put in. Great emotional satisfaction comes from something you have built up. So think about how you can continue to build on you. Thank you, Mike. So think about how you can continue to build on all you have already accomplished in your next chapter. That's a good one. That's really good. All right. Emotion code. Let's do this. All right, we're still connected. Just wanted to double check. Do you have any trapped emotions? Thank you, Athena. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to limiting beliefs that's preventing you from tuning into your clairs and or Reiki? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. Ooh, this is prenatal. Anxiety. So prenatal is you were in your mom's womb. You absorbed or she felt this emotion and you got it as well. Hello, what's up? Oh, good, Mike. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? And when I mean imbalance, is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right, yours? Taken for granted. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36. Taken for granted around 36 years old. So 35, 36, or 37 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. So this is not yours. Frustration. You were just so sweet and you just absorbed this from another person. So before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. So around 17 years old, absorbed frustration. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Nervousness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 years old, nervousness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours? Guilt. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27 years old, guilt. 26, 27, or 28 years old, guilt. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is yours. Fear. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old. Fear around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Terror. Absorbed terror. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. 22 years old, absorbed terror. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. We're going to the moon. Defensiveness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27 years old, defensiveness. Do you need to know more? No. We are doing the emotion code, another energy healing modality. You can hang out and you can get some secondhand healing. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Depression. Absorbed depression. Let's see. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. So absorbed depression around 23 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is this... Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. You're knocking me out, one cheeky chick. I feel so relaxed right now. This is yours. Depression. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, yes. After 50, no. After 45, no. 40, 41, 42 years old, depression. Around 42 years old, depression. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. If anybody resonates with these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that second hand healing. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of depression. Did you release the trapped emotion of depression? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of depression. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of depression? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? You sure did. Whoa. I set the intention to release the the absorbed trapped emotion of terror. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of terror? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Did you release the trapped emotion of fear? Yes. I have major lava chills right now, so I'm on fire. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of guilt. Did you release the trapped emotion of guilt? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of nervousness. Did you release the trapped emotion of nervousness? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of frustration? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of taken for granted. Did you release the trapped emotion of taken for granted? Yes. I set the intention to release the prenatal trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the prenatal trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any limiting beliefs preventing you from tuning into your clairs and or Reiki? No. And we're disconnected. I felt the lava chills in my triceps. Never experienced that before. Can you acquire these emotions without knowing? Yeah. So the absorbed ones, you can usually get that. Have you ever been around someone who they are having an intense emotion? You can kind of feel it. You can unintentionally absorb that and bring that into your field, and it can affect you. Lava chills. So this is just how I explain what I'm feeling. So I get almost like intense heat up my back, but I also have like goosebumps feeling with it. So I call them lava chills because it's really hot, but I also get goosebumps. It's a weird sensation, a very weird sensation, but I always feel it in my back. I've never felt it in my triceps before. So that was a journey, an experience. Sometimes I feel connected to some of these, but I don't know why. So we're all connected. And so since we're all connected, if there's some things that resonate with you that come up, so like if you resonated with the fear at 32 and you think of a memory, you're like, oh my gosh, that's mine, you can always release it too, because this energy is limitless. And even if you're not sure if the emotion, if some of these, you could just set the intention like, hey, if I have these, release them. And so, that's why I really like doing energy healing, because there are no limits and you can just intend. Even if you're unaware, if you have any of these, you may have it and you may wake up tomorrow and you feel fantastic. Was it as good for you as it was for me? it was good, but it was just it was weird. I've never experienced it before in my life. Yay! Oh my gosh, yes! That'll be so fun. And that reminds me, if anybody wants to learn Reiki, I teach Usui Reiki. Level 1 Reiki is October 14th. That weekend. I think it's the second weekend of October. So it's a day. It's a day class around 6 hours. It depends on how interactive everybody is, because I like having the class open. We talk about Reiki. I teach about the chakras, magnets, and so forth. So if anybody wanted to learn Reiki, and then you can start using this energy on yourself, other people, and animals, it's in the link in my bio. So I will be teaching that, and then you're stuck with me for life. So we have energy shares, Reiki, I call them Reiki shares, energy shares. It's the same thing, twice a month, where all my students get together on a Google Meet call, and we do Reiki. So if you're a level 1, you would do Reiki on yourself, or my level 2s, they practice Reiki, and it's just a nice community. Especially, all my students have gone through the purging process and have their own unique experiences. So it's nice to have a group of people, especially when you're new to this, to talk to and be like, did you experience this? Did you have that? And the biggest challenge with learning Reiki is trusting yourself. So when you have a group of people who are just like, yeah, I experienced that too, or yeah, I struggled with that, or I did this, it kind of builds your confidence with Reiki. So I love all my students. They're amazing. We always have a good time. We're always laughing. Hey, Jade, what's up? So yeah, you're kind of stuck with me for life at that point. You don't have to go to all the Reiki shares. They're just there twice a week or twice a month, because it can be lonely, and let me tell you, when you get Reiki done, or when you learn Reiki, your body, the Reiki is going to make room for it so you can channel the energy. So what Reiki is, you just learn how to channel the energy. And so you may go through a huge purging process. You're releasing the old version of yourself, you're releasing the past. So again, it's nice to have other people to talk to who've gone through the experience, and so you're not alone. Because my my sister, every attunement, like, she has like these intense purges. I'm going through the Reiki, the master purge. Yeah, she is as well. She's going through the purge as well. She's feeling it, and you feel like you're going crazy sometimes because it can be, you're feeling a lot of emotions at once. Now, this isn't intended to scare people. The energy will not give you what you cannot handle. You are also in control of it. So if it is too intense, you'd be like, listen, hey, Reiki, universal life force, could you time out a little bit so I can breathe, like simmer down, and you can do that. So she's going through that right now. I always get told I have healing hands, and it seems to be able to find the right places to help them. Exactly. So everybody has the ability to do energy healing. We do it every day. When you are praying to someone or for someone, you're sending healing energy. When someone is really upset and you comfort them by putting your hand on their back, their arm, or whatever you do to comfort them, you're sending them healing energy. Now, the only difference is that Reiki helps you channel the life force energy. If you don't learn Reiki, or I think you can be self-taught. I'm not going to put limits on that. But for now, if you're not attuned to Reiki, you're just using your own energy, and you're using your love energy. Healing energy is just love for another person. So yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. I hold classes a couple times a year for Reiki. So if you want to learn from me, that would be great. If you want to learn from someone else, that's great too. Just know there may be a purge process before you get Reiki attuned, so don't panic. If you're just like, my life is just crumbling, it's normal. It's part of the fun. It's part of healing. Healing can be messy. I think after my master attunement, I didn't have after my first Reiki attunement, so Reiki 1, it wasn't too bad. I was a little tired. Second one was a doozy, but my master level, I felt so good afterwards, and then it hit me around month 4. Is when my life came crashing down. It gave me false hope. It like tricked me. It's like, haha, just kidding, you're gonna purge. So that was fun. It was life-changing. I felt like I was losing my mind. I felt like I was going crazy just because I was feeling all these emotions at once. It was just the old version going away. I was stepping into a new version of myself. So that was always fun. But it's nice to have a community to talk to. I guess the difference between a medium, I don't know. I'm not a medium, but everybody has the ability to do it. You have to just flip that switch, and I will not flip that switch. I don't want to see anything. I will see things in my third eye, but I don't want to see the spooks. Nope. I feel them, but I don't want to see them. And loving, healing, and connection abilities, and that's awesome. That's awesome. We all have the ability to do everything. It's like, I feel like once we're born, like when we're babies and we're born, we are sending healing energy. Have you ever met a baby, an infant, and you just feel pure love and you just feel good around it? Boom, it is sending that healing energy. It has ability to see things, do things, and all that other stuff. Your experiences start shutting it down because you are in control of this energy, and you can always bring all of that back up if you choose to. But yeah, I think that's great. If you have a little bit of everything, that's awesome. You can't handle it too? You can decide. You'd be like, listen, spooks, my hours of operation are daylight hours. You do not bother me at nighttime. You can declare what you want to do. I get to points where I can, but still struggle with tapping into that. Just be patient with yourself. Just be patient with yourself. You're tapping into that again. It's like learning a new language or learning how to do something new. You're gonna fail at the beginning, you're gonna rage quit. Just be patient with yourself. Your thoughts can become your reality. Yeah, and then I'm doing a retreat, a workshop, a day retreat on September 23rd to help you regulate your nervous system on your own. So Alicia and I are going to be teaching people why your brain is the way that it is, why you're always in a survival and thinking of worst case scenario, how to rewire your brain, how to calm yourself, de-escalate your emotions. So we're going to give you tools and techniques to do that. It's very important in any journey. If you're changing your mindset, just in life in general, having those nervous system regulation techniques have helped so much. It really does rewire your brain, where you're teaching your mind and your body that it's not a threat, it's not the past, it's nothing. And then you notice quickly that you don't have the same emotional response to the things around you. Thank you guys, thank you. Shadowfax, how are you? Yeah, establish those boundaries even with the spooks. I mean, that's what I do. And even if I feel something or I hear a knock, I'm like, I am trying to sleep. If you have bad intentions, get out. If you're a spirit guide or whatever, let me sleep. How do you open your third eye? So your third eye is always open. So I don't believe your chakras can ever be closed. It's just easier to say blocked or a little dirty. They're just spinning at different speeds and frequencies, and they may be a little dirty. So opening your third eye is, if you have an imagination, if you have thoughts, your third eye is already open. So it's all about being the observer of your life, being pure consciousness. So we're all pure consciousness. We are not our thoughts, emotions, or our feelings. We are awareness. So that is really opening your third eye. It's just awareness, being the observer of your life, respecting others' perspectives, and not being married to your five senses, because everything begins in here. So everything around you is a manifestation of your thoughts, really the manifestation of your state of being. So that is your third eye in general. And it's also, you know, your psychic abilities and your clairs. So and your intuition. So start playing around with it. Just start being aware of your thoughts, your emotions. And if something bad happens or something happens in your life, you're the one who puts meaning to everything. So start putting positive meaning to the best of your ability. I know things happen in our lives. We're like, I don't know how to put a positive meaning on that, but just start doing. The best thing that worked for me was paying attention to my intuition. And that's where you really have to be the observer. And then once you start building that up, then you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna start paying attention to the energy around me. Do I feel the spooks? Do I feel any spirits around me? And so forth. You're very welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being part of this amazing community. Thank you for the likes, for the follows, the shares, and for the gifts, and the amazing conversation. And I hope you all have a phenomenal night, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you, JJ. All right, you guys, be good, be nice to yourselves. Good luck on this new moon. Bye, everybody. Love you.